Hello, Collective, and thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Midnight Black Cat Tarot. My name is Space, and I am your guider, your reader through this channel. I thank you all so much for tuning in, and I thank you to the Black Cat Tribe family. Welcome back. If you are new to this channel, I would like to say welcome to the Black Cat family. We are happy to have you, and we pray that this message or one of our messages on our channel does resonate with you. So we're going to go ahead and tap into the energy of this reading, tap into our spirit guides and see what the spirit has for us. I was led to go in and see what is here for the collective. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull from our Oshu deck and we're going to see what energies are there for the collective. Here we go. So the first card we have here is the Miser card. So we're going to put this card in the front of the deck. Sorry, in the front here. Let's pull some more. The next card we have here is Isolation. Let's get two more. The next card we have here is Healing. And then the next card we have here is Sharing. So this is from our Oshu deck. So what it looks like here, the energy of this reading, we have the Miser card that came out first. So it seems like someone was in an energy of hoarding, and this wasn't hoarding in a good way. This was hoarding in a negative way, to where it was almost to a point of greed. So I see here, collective, that maybe you were once in this energy where you were holding on to something, and by you holding on to this something, whether it was materialistic, whether it was through a relationship, it caused you to dim your own light, to darken your own self by holding on to this something or this energy. As you can see here in the Miser card, you can see this individual holding on to great jewels. But even though they're holding on to these jewels, these possessions, they are rotting on this other side of this great darkness. So whatever you were holding on to, or you are holding on to, it's causing great stress, great darkness, and it's dimming your light, dimming your character of who you truly are. So I see, though, that this is actually a past energy of something that you probably once were in. And I see that you had to go into a time of great isolation. Great isolation. You had to go into the rebirthing to get out of this miser energy, this energy of controlling things that didn't serve you, this energy of holding on to this energy that caused great stagnation. Even though it seemed like it was going to benefit you in the long run, it caused great stagnation. So even though this was very hard for you to release this something, you released it and you went into a stage of isolation, the hermit energy. And when you went into this energy, it allowed you to heal. It allowed you to heal, to release the energy of great selfishness, greed, hoarding, whatever this attachment was. Once you let it go and you started to find yourself, even though it was very challenging, it was hard to let go, it also resulted into a transformation of great healing for you. And now you are out of this miser energy, this controlling, selfish energy, and you're in an energy now where you're light, pleasant, you can share. Um, you're in an energy of great freedom. So you took the time to face your shadow self and get out of that miser energy. And now you're in this energy of great freedom, great giving, giving and receiving. It's a balance. The scales are balanced now for you. You have tapped into this um, delightful sharing energy. So, congratulations to you all on doing the work here. We're going to go ahead and continue this reading with the Kipper deck to see exactly what else the spiritual team wants to share with you. Excuse me, that's my cat. She wants to confirm the reading. That's Midnight. Say hi, Midnight. All right, so let's go ahead into this next deck and see what we have here. All right, so we have Despair. So what I'm getting is that uh, you went through something that caused you to get into this miser energy. It was almost like you went through a great sense of hardship, maybe even poverty. Um, you see here in the despair card, it says not hiring. So you went into survival mode because you felt like no one was there for you. You had to go get it on your own. So it caused you to go into this miser energy where it was like whatever you got, whatever money you made, whatever you received, you held on to it to the point where it caused your heart to transform into a a shadow side, a very like selfish. Your heart was hardened too hard. And it's not good for our heart to be too soft. However, your heart was hardened extremely hard because of the great despair energy that you went into and the survival mode that you had to tap into, which was not there. And it's sad, but sometimes in life, when we go through such hard things, and no one is there to help us, no one's there to support us, and we lose not only the things that we desire, but we lose some of our necessities. It can transform your heart into a place of a great dark shadow side. However, you found the light and you went into this energy of great isolation, the hermit mode of healing yourself and getting out of that energy regardless of the hardships that you face. And now, even though you went through those traumas, you are now back into this energy of thankfulness, this energy where no matter how much you were beaten down, you are still tapping into this energy of sharing, this optimistic energy, not allowing the cares of the world, the cares and the things that people do to you to dim your light. You still rose up from the ashes and step into the highest vibration of yourself. So that is definitely a rewarding outcome. Let's go ahead and get some more. Next, we have here a false person. So, yes, I see here that there was someone that was false in your energy. There was someone, something that came in your energy and it calls you to lose some things, lose some type of material possessions. If it wasn't material possessions, it was something that came in and maybe broke a relationship and it caused you to result in this despair energy. So it wasn't something that you did on your own doing that caused you to um, enter into this miser energy. There was something that happened to you. I'm seeing a betrayal and some type of financial um, uh, confrontation, money that was probably stolen from you, money that was kept from you, delayed from you, and you went into this energy like, hey, well, if people are going to be like this, I'm just going to go out in this world and do what I need to do for myself and go forward. And it started to harden you into the point where you became so hard and you became into ice. yeah, your heart became so hard. And that's the isolation card here. You became like you're cold, and you had an awakening with your spiritual team. And your spiritual team said, it's time now for you to melt this ice. It's time for you to soften your heart. And this is when you went into your healing stage. So you got out of the energy of, you know, feeling down, being regretful. Um, I also feel that you were hateful to this false person, and I honestly don't blame you, because what this energy, this false person did to you resulted in great trauma to your livelihood. It was to the point where you didn't even have anywhere to stay, you didn't even have the necessities for travel. But the Most High, the spiritual team, has your back. And because you obeyed the voice and the call of your spiritual team, and you went into the energy of healing, regardless of the trauma you were facing, regardless of the finances that you didn't have, um, the roof over your head you didn't have. I see that you were even, some of you collective, it may not resonate with everyone, but some of you were even homeless. So when people face things like this where their necessities are compromised, some people don't, you know, see the bigger picture, and some people stay in this dark shadow energy. But thank God you tapped into the spirit of healing, and your ancestors were here to um, bring the sharing energy of healing with you. You see here this deity carrying a plate of fruit with a candle. So it seems to me that not only did your spiritual team bring you into this energy of healing, they also brought to you comfort, and they brought you food. They helped to elevate you. They protected you. Where your finances were depleted, your spiritual team began to bring in finances and opportunities for you, the things that were taken away from you from this false person. So your spiritual team, they stepped in to get you out of this energy of despair. You see this man here, he's sitting outside. It looks like he has nowhere to stay. His dog is in front of him, and he's sitting on a crate. And then you see here in this Oshu deck, you see this deity carrying this beautiful plate of exotic fruit. I see a pomegranate, and I see grapes. So this is the energy of being fruitful, that you no longer have to be in this energy of hunger. Your spiritual team had your back and continues to have your back. It was just up to you to listen and obey the call and step into the highest vibrational energy of yourself, and not allow someone's negativity to make you into a monster, because you're not. You are the light. You are chosen. And some people try to sabotage and take our gifts and take our light because they don't have light themselves. But thank God you came out of it. Let's go ahead and get two more cards from the Kipper deck. All right, so the next card we have here is poverty. So yeah, you were in this energy of great poverty. Um, you were, some of you in the collective, I see a lot of you, you were actually homeless, and you couldn't see your way out. And it was actually shocking to you, like, God, how am I going to do this? Um, you pretty much almost lost everything because of the sneakiness, the betrayal that happened with this person, whether it was a company, whether it was romantic, whether a family member. Something happened that you were betrayed, and it left you in the cold. It left you in a place where your heart was just uh, frozen, frozen. But you begin to allow your spiritual team to come in and heal you and get you out of this energy of poverty and despair. Spiritual team, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? So we have here thoughts. So we have someone who is concerned about your situation. There's someone that is concerned about your situation. There's someone that is observing you. They're observing you, and they're coming in to help you. And the next card that we have here is distant horizon. So there's someone that is watching you, and there's someone that is going to come in and get you completely out of this despair and poverty energy that you were in, or some of you may be, going through that energy, even though you are healed. Some of you may be still feeling the physical effects of this betrayal. However, your money is accumulating. However, it may not be as fast as you would like, but there is someone who is watching you. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep staying in that high vibrational energy, because there is someone watching you who is going to help you. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. There's someone who is going to help you. You were deceived. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that you were deceived. All right, we're just going to get some tarot here. All right, so the first card that I have here. Actually, let's ask here. Why did this person betray you? Why did they betray you? Okay, wow. So we have these two cards that came out from our tarot deck. We have the tarot, we have the devil card, and we have the tower card. So whoever this individual was, or this energy here of this false person, they were absolutely wicked. They were wicked. This person was jealous of you because they saw your true light, and they figured if they could dim your light and put you into this great shadow energy, it's like a misery. Um, People who are miserable, they want to see others miserable. And this individual wanted to take that light away from you, because they have uh, great depression and great darkness within themselves. They don't like who they are. They don't like what they stand for. They don't like how their life is going. And they felt like you had everything. They felt like you always had a smile on your face. They felt like they not only felt like it, they knew that you are chosen. They knew that anything that you put your hands to would succeed. Cupcake, honey. Midnight. You can't do that. You're messing with the camera, my love. Midnight. You're in the reading. Come on, honey. I know you want to get in the reading, but not right now. No, no, mommy. No, no, mama. Okay? Okay? Not right now. See, she's confirming this reading. So excuse me about that. So we have here, this individual was extremely, extremely jealous of you, and they wanted to create great destruction, great chaos into your life, because they felt horrible about themselves. They felt shitty about themselves. They were lacking in their finances as well. They were codependent, and then they were envious of how you were independent, how you made things happen. Let's get some more. Most High, what is going to be their judgment? Most High, what is going to be their judgment? Okay, So the first two cards that came out on what is going to be their judgment, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, and then we have Strength. So someone is going to sabotage their false strength that they stole from you. So the strength that they tried to steal from you, the light they tried to steal from you, someone is going to deceive them and take away their strength. So the power that they gain temporarily of what they stole from you, the things that they took from you, someone's going to come in and sabotage this energy. All right, let's finish out here. Let's close. What is the reward for you all collective? What is the reward for you all collective? What is the reward for you all? What should you expect? Okay, so we have here the Four of Cups. So the Spirit is saying that it is time for you all to definitely just continue to focus on yourself, and your reward is your peace. Your reward is your peace. So you are, uh, if you're not already in this energy, you're going to be in an energy of peace. So the scales will be balanced for you all. So the things that, the energy that you were in of great chaos, a great scatter energy, you were completely just disconnected everywhere. Now the Most High is saying that He wants you all to call your power back. Call your power back in all timelines, realms, existence, and past, present, future. You need to call back your energy. Once you begin to call back this energy, it's going to put you in an energy where all your peace is going to come back to you and more. So this is going to be a part of your reward. And when you're at peace, not only do you get back the material things that were stolen from you, you also elevate spiritually as well. So what else do we have here on your reward? And the thing about it is that what I'm seeing in the spirit is that you all did not even retaliate. You just, kind of went into your own lane, but your spiritual team has retaliated on these individuals. They have called judgment on these individuals. So the next card I see as part of your reward is personal transition. So you have elevated, like the spirit has said. And then we have the distant horizon card. You have elevated. You have transformed. This situation has caused you to transform spiritually. The person who you were before this situation happened, you are no longer that person. You are powerful. Now you know how to tap in. You know how to manifest, because now you know for sure that the Most High is with you. Your spiritual team is with you. And you know for certain that uh, this situation was extremely challenging. And you know now that if you can make it out of this situation of being betrayed and make it out on top and make it out to where you still have achieved your peace, you still have achieved um, parts of your journey, and you're still here and alive, you know that if you can do that and you can come out not smelling like smoke, you know that you can do anything else. You know that you are a master manifester. Let's get two more cards here, and then we're going to close out. All right. They fell on the floor. Look what we have here. We have the World card, and then we have the Page of Cups. So out of all the bullshit that you've been through, out of all the chaos that you've been through, out of all this false person right here, this wicked ass person tried to do to you, out of all these things, the wickedness, out of all they've tried to take from you, your spiritual team, the Most High, the universe still has your back, still has your back. And you have completed the cycle of great darkness. You have elevated, you have healed your spirit. And now, because you have done the spiritual work, now the Most High is coming in, and your spiritual team is coming in, and they are physically bringing in opportunities. All that you lost, you are gaining it times 10. So whether that be through love, whether that be through your work, however it may be of what you lost, the Most High your spiritual team is bringing that back to you times double, and you're coming out a healed person. So you are coming out refined, refined like gold. So I want to say major blessings to you all for making it out of this great situation. I know that it was extremely challenging. It was hard. Some people don't make it. Some people, they find themselves sometimes committing suicide. Some people find themselves not being able to go on, but you persevere, you kept going, you stayed consistent, regardless of what you felt, whatever you saw, whatever you lost. So just know that as long as you continue to tap in, continue to be the highest version of yourself, continue to be in that optimistic energy, there is nothing that you cannot overcome. So I thank you all today for tuning in. Much blessings to you, collective. If you can, please leave a comment um, in the comment section below, and comment that I am an overcomer. Claim this message that if you are an overcomer, put in the comment box below, I am an overcomer. So I definitely uh, pray for ultimate guidance, that your ancestors continue to guide you and lead you. And if you would like to follow up with a protection ritual, please comment below and let me know. And then I will continue to do a part 2 of the ritual that you would need to go through and perform, so that you can successfully go about your journey and successfully remove completely this energy of this false person. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. And welcome again to your new journey of elevation. Peace, and thank you so much for tuning in to Black Cat Tarot.